AI creatives, if you don't have any design skills, maybe you're not even a graphic designer, but you know that you love creativity and you have a lot of creative ideas that are floating through your head, you definitely want to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to break down the AI Creatives Monetization Framework, Step 2, which is all about design and how you can create designs just like you see here. And I'm going to be showing you how you can bundle your designs and create more than one image at a time using ChatGPT. So the design is all about choosing what AI art generator you want to have. So we have things like Midjourney, we have ChatGPT, we have a bunch of those, but those are two of my favorite that I love. And today we're going to talk about all about ChatGPT. So in here, I have three prompts that I'm going to use for the Chat GPT. And let's go ahead and head right over to it. So I'm going to head over to ChatGPT. I am using the paid version, as you can see, ChatGPT 4.0, but they also have a free version for 4.0 as well. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to click on this new chat here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this prompt in. Now, this first prompt, let me explain. So I want the chat GPT to understand what I want it to give me. So in this case, I want to create a list of Clipart prompt ideas, specifically targeting African American women. And I want it to be back facing with different hairstyles and outfits. And I want to ask the chat GPT, does it understand? Because I want to make sure that the chat GPT understands the different type of prompt ideas. So now it's going to give me a bunch of hairstyles and variations, a bunch of different ideas. And you also want to pay close attention to this because you want to make sure that it is generating a list of clip art prompt ideas that make sense to what it is that you are looking to create. So this makes sense as we have hairstyle variations, and then we also have outfit themes and different things like that. You could also be specific, like if you want to have certain outfits, like for spring, for fall, all of those things, you would just add that into here to make it more specific. Okay. And now the next prompt that I'm going to enter in, now we're going to go into the prompts. This is going to be important. So now that this is done generating, well, it's still going. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this prompt here. So based on these ideas, I'm going to ask the chat GPT and I'm going to tell it what I want each prompt to have. So as you know, if you've been on this channel, please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. You know that the prompts that I typically generate is highly detailed watercolor illustration. If you have a specific style that you like, you would just add that here. So let's say you like digital airbrush, you would add highly detailed digital airbrush illustration. If you like vintage, if you like black and white, that is what you would add in. And of course, I always want the background to be white only because I want to make it easy for it to be transparent. Okay, so now we're going to generate these list of prompt ideas. Well, now these are actually prompts because we're going to put this into the DALL-E generator, which I'm going to show you that just in 1 second. So as you can see here, now it's creating different prompts based on the information we have here. So remember, we have casual looks, we have the different hairstyles. So it's going to mix and match the variations of hairstyles with the outfit themes. And this is how you're able to create prompts super fast, super quick, and you're able to bundle these things together. So we see we have casual looks, we have elegant and formal, we have vacation and summer styles, and it's going to keep going all the way out until we finish all of these different themes. Now, what I want to say is that once we move this over into DALL-E, which is the art generator that I like to use, it's going to be important. We can't put all of these prompts in at one time because there is a limitation and cap. However, we're going to do a couple at a time. So we'll do about 5 at a time, and you can mix and match. So let's say if you want all 3, you want a few here, and we're going to head over and do that. So the first thing I want to do is go to Explore GPTs. If you don't already have DALL-E on your dashboard, be sure to search for that inside of there, and we're going to use this art generator. But I want to make sure that I copy, so I'm going to go through and see. So I can see here, this is casual look, So I like the casual looks. And then maybe we might do one from a vacation style. So what I like to do is I can copy this over, and you could copy this over into a document like this, and that way we can add on to it. So if we want to mix and match, okay? So we'll add on to this here, and then let's go ahead and choose two more from this set. And now maybe I want to do winter, so let's do, okay, and then let's do two winter. So we're gonna do 5 at a time. And again, I'm gonna bring this over. You could bring this into a Google Doc or it's a Canva, so it's just super easy to bring inside a Canva. I'll take out the bullets because I don't need that. And I'm gonna keep this here. And now what I wanna do is highlight this whole thing, okay? Because these are the 5 prompts that I have. So I wanna highlight those and I wanna head over to Dolly. So now I'm going over to Dolly. I have a clean space in here and I want to tell Dolly I'm going to list prompts and I want you to generate images. And we're going to say, do you understand again? And if you're getting value from this, make sure that you comment the word Clipart. If you want to work closely with me, I do have a program that I want to offer to you all, which is invitation only, starting at as low as $250. So if this is something that you're interested in and you're serious about making an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, make sure you comment the word Clipart in the comments. Okay, so now that we have ChatGPT understanding the list of prompts and what we want them to do, we're going to paste over all those different prompts. And now it's going to start generating those prompts. Okay. So it's going to generate 5 different prompts. It'll typically give you 2 variations in most cases. So we'll see what it does here. And it'll just take a few seconds. So as you can see here, these are looking good already. And you see we have 2 variations of each prompt. So the first one is a watercolor illustration wearing a stylish denim jacket, long hair, background plain white. So we see that with a crossbody bag. So we see both of those happening here. And then we can see the second one must be some off the shoulder. Yep, top. The third one should be a oversized hoodie with biker shorts. And then we have the 4th and 5th one, which is going to be a winter theme. So some type of fur coat. And then the next one, we have a chunky oversized sweater. Okay. So here we are. And then you get to pick which ones you like. Okay, so we get to pick which versions we like out of each one of these. But this is how you are able to actually use this method to create different bundle sets. And you could also create these in a much more theme succinct way as well if you want it to be all a different color scheme, which I'll show you that in another video. So now you'll just save the ones that you like out of these. So I'm just going to go down the list and just save the ones that make the most sense, that I like the most. And this is how I'm able to create and generate bundles and sets super fast. And now what I would do is once I save these, I would take this over to Canva, and I typically use the 3000 by 3000, and I will upload these images inside of here, and then we'll bring them, let's go to downloads. And I'm just simply holding the shift key, and you want to make sure that you rename your files and you have them go into a folder, all those things. But here is how I quickly generated a set of images that I could go ahead and now get ready to put into the shop. Okay. So now I'm going in, and you could easily remove the background. As you can see, is a solid color, which I'll show you how to do that. And I'll give you a preview of how that looks. Okay, so I'm just simply adding these in. And again, the background removal is a pro feature. So we'll go ahead and remove this background here, and we'll remove this background here. And you could easily see that we're able to remove the background because this and the images look really, really well. And we will upscale those, but In the next video, I'm going to be going over how to package these. We'll be working strictly in Canva, how to package these, do mock-ups, and remove the backgrounds, make sure everything is good to go, and we'll make sure that all of these are upscaled as well. So again, if you are wanting to start your own AI clip art store, make sure you comment the word clip art below so we could go ahead and work together and get you to your first $500 to $1,000.